Welcome back to the Gaming Weekly. The last time we were here, the Gaming Weekly was talking to the police officers out there as the police officers and the local authorities are doing what they can to try to combat the power that the killer clowns possess. Remember, the killer clowns are looking to purge the entire world on October 31st of 2022, a dangerous worldwide purge that they're looking to implement to take down the globe. Well, this time around, we got the chance to talk to a killer clown, and this certain killer clown said that they're not afraid, that they're not going to stand down, that they are just as powerful as the police officers out there. In this very cryptic interview, the killer clowns insist that the policemen are not going to stop this purge on Halloween night. Let's take you to the interview right now. You know, I find it alarming over the fact that these killer clowns out there are not taking the cops out there seriously. They're believing the cops out there are weak. They are believing that the cops are below them, and they are also believing that they are stronger, much stronger than the cops, that the cops themselves don't have enough capabilities to try to knock down this entire worldwide purge plan happening on Halloween night. Now, in my opinion, I do believe the police officers out there do have what it takes to knock down these killer clowns. So these killer clowns, in my opinion, they need to stop, because if they don't, then something bad is going to happen to them. We, of course, did the interview. We're going to go ahead and kick off the interview with the first question, which was, quote, "The police are out there patrolling the areas and communities. Are you guys going to back down?" He replied saying, "What don't you understand? We are never going to give up no matter how many police officers are out there. You humans seem to believe that just because there are policemen out there, we're going to back off. We are never going to back off no matter how many police officers are out there. We aren't scared, and we are never going to be scared." We then asked the question, do you think this is a sign for you guys to stop, though? Police represent the good and do what they can to maintain a peaceful environment. How can you oppose to that? They said, quote, "The real question is, how could you not be opposed to them? They are a bunch of pigs who brainwash society and tell them that we are the criminals. We are against their morals and against their lies. Why do you think we are like this? They allowed society to make us like monsters." Or actually, it says they allowed society to make us into monsters. The police are directly responsible for the outright disgrace this society has become. Everyone thinks we are evil, but in reality, we are the saviors. We save this world from evil. The next question was, how do you guys save this world from evil if it's you guys who want total destruction? Could you further explain? He said, "Because we are the ones that know the truth. This world is blinded. And when we have blinded beings roaming around the streets, it creates destruction itself. We are doing this purge because we want to cleanse this world from the poison the police and other world leaders have fed to people. They taught people that it's okay to go after people that are different. They taught everyone that it's fine to target those who are clowns and look funny. We are angry, and we are going to rise up." The next question was, as for the police, do you realize they have advanced capabilities that will allow them to easily wipe you guys off, correct? He said, insulting me, "Oh, how I laugh at your stupid questions, you idiotic brainwashed slime. The police aren't even prepared for our weapons. We have the same amount of weapons they have, and just about the same. They aren't gonna wipe us off because we have weapons ourselves that can easily destroy them within seconds. Do you honestly think we are scared? Is that what you think? Because we aren't scared. We are never gonna be scared of any police, or anybody for that matter." We've asked the question here, how do you feel about the police who have already gotten your group members and have been taken to jail? He responded saying, "They won't be there for long. When we purge on Halloween night, we will make sure we invade the county jails and release them whenever we can. The police are nothing but pigs for cuffing up the wrong people. They should be cuffing those that have ridiculed us and tormented us for decades. But instead, they are celebrated like heroes. They're the ones that should be cuffed up, but are not." We, of course, said, "Are you also looking to attack the police and authorities on Halloween night?" They replied, "Of course we are. If they want to continue this, then we have no problem invading police departments and taking them down. We aren't afraid of them and never will be. They might think that they may have a whole squad, but they'll find it fun to know that we can outnumber them easily. They can be easily outnumbered no matter what, and we will keep fighting these pigs. The next question was, do you directly blame the police for how you guys are acting, and why so? They are to blame. Not all of it, but partly. Because they have the power to tell the truth to this world. But they don't. They want to continue to lie to everyone and tell people that clowns are evil and that clowns are the worst thing going. But we aren't. They are the ones that spread the false information about us. Now they are going to pay, and we will destroy every single police station out there. We will destroy everyone no matter what is said or even done. We are never going to be afraid. And the final question was, what's your final message to the police out there? They said, quote, "Our message is clear and also simple. Stay out of our way. If you want to get in our way, then don't complain that we are going to cause mayhem and complete destruction. We want the police to witness a new world. A world where we take over and a world where we get the respect we deserve. It's as simple as that. If you can't handle it, then lock your doors because we are coming on Halloween night. Trust me, we will." And now it's getting even more disturbing. I have chills and goosebumps knowing that the killer clowns out there are not afraid about the policemen out there who are stationed all over the communities and really all over the world to make sure that something like this is not going to happen. Now, here's something that I don't understand, though. The killer clowns are adamant that they're going to make sure they're going to produce this worldwide purge, but don't they understand that if the policemen, let's just hypothetically say that if the police officers do not take down the killer clowns, do they not understand that it would have to then be in the responsibility in the hands of the military out there? The military here in the United States, for sure, it is the #1 powerhouse in the entire world. And just imagine if the military would then get involved in this entire thing. I don't think, in my opinion here, I don't think the killer clowns have what it takes to take down the entire world if it ever comes to that. But what's disturbing is this. Despite the warnings, despite all the times we're saying you might want to back off, despite all the comments we threw at them, they are not backing down. They are insisting that they're going to make sure they're going to purge the entire world. And it's much deep-rooted than this. It all goes back to decades ago when the killer clowns were apparently around and they were ridiculed by everyone in society. And decades later now, they're looking to commit this revenge that they have been fueling for quite some time. And now it's sort of like a volcano in a way. You know, a volcano getting ready to erupt, and finally it happens. Will that volcano erupt, though, on the 31st of October, 2022? That is the question we're all wondering. And by the looks of it, they're willing to do it this year. But again, the police stations out there and departments are now being threatened by the killer clowns. And on the 31st of October, it looks like that the killer clowns are going to make sure they're going to rise up and invade homes and abduct people and so forth. So again, here, a part of the Gaming Weekly, it is our civic duty to make sure that we express to everyone out there that do what you can, please, to stay safe, because we have no idea what's going to happen. Everything that's happening day by day is unpredictable. We really have no idea what's going to happen next. It would be a miracle if one day we wake up one morning and we got the news that apparently the killer clowns are going to back off, but that's not going to happen anytime soon, I don't think. And the killer clowns are, again, insisting that they're finally going to accomplish something they've been wanting to do since the year of 2016, and that is to take down the world. Despite all the police officers out there, despite all their weapons, and despite all the advancements, the killer clowns are not going to be thwarted, they're not going to be hindered, and they're not going to be stopped. With that being said, again, folks, the Gaming Weekly, the #1 source for the killer clown. We, of course, will continue the coverage as the days progress and the weeks progress, and we are getting set for the 31st of October. Again, please stay safe, lock your doors, stay inside, and if you see anything strange, contact your local authorities. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We will see you next time, and catch us next time for the next Killer Clown video.